think it meant it meant a lot. And it meant a lot for different reasons, not necessarily for the reasons that most people think, but it's because I grew up on the ACC even though I'm from the West Coast, because most of us wanted to come to the ACC, you know what I mean? We admired the conference. Obviously it was a bunch of good teams, and Duke and Carolina back then were rolling. So many great players came through those schools. So it was more so nostalgic for me. So in beating them, it was almost like I was going back in my past, thinking about the past. When I was in school, like, man, we gotta beat Carolina and Duke. So, you know, but it was big for the kids and happy for them. You know. Carolina game, especially because we had Bye was out. He thought he had that concussion, so he missed essentially 37 minutes. But, you know, it was good. But I'm going to tell you this, though. The best win of the season was Wake Forest. And it ain't close.
Why?
Well, it was the way we lost to them at home, kind of the circumstances around it. And, you know, man, for them kids to put on their big boy pants and go down there and beat them at Wake and give them the only loss of the season at home, like that was big, man. Like, I don't think they get enough credit for that victory. And we had some. Them and Clemson about two good road victories you can get for a young team, but to win that game at Wake Forest when Wake needed that game, that was a huge win for it. And I think that those things will carry us moving forward.
We didn't ask you about Duncan the other day. I was curious, like, kind of how does he fit in? He's an extra piece.
So. The Shag Man, as he calls himself. If y'all didn't know that, that's his nickname, the Shag Man. The Shag Man is going to be good, and you know what he is? He that guy that got that, you know, little, I'm not even going to say he rough around the edges. He just, I like him because he talk a lot, he do things like, you need guys like that. And he's been a good addition for us. At his core, he's a really good kid, but he plays basketball with a chip on his shoulder, and he has a big chip on his shoulder. The funny thing about it is, he originally from North Carolina too. You know what I mean? But he has a big chip on his shoulder, and I like being around the kid. I like him. He's coachable. Everything I've heard about him, he's been the total opposite. You know what I mean? I don't really judge kids by anything somebody else says. But he's been really good. I enjoy being around him, and he's going to help us out a lot. And the big thing is that he has another year after this. That was one of the reasons I invested in him, because he has another year. So,
I mean, it seems like he had such a kind of like heartbreaking story. Was it Arkansas I think he was going to?
Yep.
And he got hurt.
Yep.
Ended up at North Carolina.
A&T.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I imagine that's pretty motivating for him to have a shot to play SEC teams now.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Be on the big stage.
All you guys got to do is look at his Instagram. Go on his Instagram. If you've seen them Instagram stories, if you haven't, follow him, Duncan Powell. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm telling you, he carried a chip on his shoulder. He don't forget nothing. So.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, he don't forget nothing now.
How about Dylan Thompson?
Oh, were you down here?
Yeah, well.
Okay, tell me about the relationship there. How he came to be.
Yeah, I watched my little song.
Oh, Dylan just, obviously I know his mom, but I think Dylan got a chance to be a good player. He can really shoot it. It's one of them things where, I think Dylan is a kid that want to carve his own niche. I mean, everybody gonna put him with his mom. It got to be hard for him, knowing that Tina was a really good player, Hall of Fame player. But Dylan can really shoot the ball, and I'm looking forward to seeing this grow up as he moves forward. I don't think he's a guy for today, but I think he will eventually help our program.
When we asked you about Dorian the other day, it seems like a little spark in your eye. Like, you think that could be pretty special.
Oh, he was.
Why? I mean, what's so special about him?
Like every place.
Got a little something to him too, man. See, I like his competitive spirit, man. He's a guy that just, he play hard, he not perfect. And that's what I love about him too. He's not perfect, and he don't fess to be perfect. But what he does, you know, is he can shoot the ball, he can stretch it, you know, he can rebound. Like, he's gonna be a really good player. I think people will grow to like him. Yes.
How's Ryan Mutombo holding up?
Say that again?
How's Ryan Mutombo? How's he holding up?
Ryan is fine. I mean, obviously it's tough. You know, it's tough for him right now. You know, just as it is for his whole family. So Ryan just been around his mom and trying to make sure she's fine. And you know, as a program, we're just trying to give him all the support we can. You know, to get through this tough situation. You know, so but he's holding up as well as he can.
Do you have a favorite Mutombo memory?
You know what? I've known Deke for a long time. In all actuality, most people don't know this, but my cousin went to Georgetown and played basketball, and Deke was his roommate, and they were freshmen. And so, you know, he's a good guy. He's always been full of spirit. And, you know, better guy than basketball player, to be honest with you. You know, and the world is gonna miss him, and it won't be the same without him.
With as you watch Wacy